Nigga fan 007. What up? You good? I'm alive, I'm breathing. Drop this shit. What up, nigga? Drop this shit. What up, nigga? Fucking head, man.
Angry Fan Movement is the movement to move with. URL TV for life. You already know what it is.
We are Mook on the line. Yo, Mook, what's good?
Yo, what's good, man?
Nah, shit, man. Everybody going crazy over this summer madness. What up, man?
What's up, man? How y'all doing over there?
We good, man. Good, buddy.
How you? I'm alright, man. You know, living life, man. Riding around Harlem right now, man.
Yo, okay. What's Harlem talking about the battle? What's Harlem saying?
It's half and like I don't know, it's half and half. You know.
Okay.
And then the people that like Lux and running the people that like Clips, you know what I mean? It's all on preference, on what niggas like, you know what I'm saying? That's why like both the battle rap, like that battle, it didn't match. It don't match in as far as the style. You understand? Like not even just the style, but just the content. It didn't match. You know, so it's all split.
How'd you call it? If you had to pick a winner?
I think Lux won.
Okay.
I think Lux won 2-1. You know, it was pretty even until the third round. And I think Lux got the third round. So you know, it's just that the kind of shit that was being said or whatever, you know what I'm saying, like, was just different. You feel me?
The content?
Yeah, the content, how deep, how thought-provoking things were. You know what I mean? I think battle rap is turning into the rap game. Like,
agree.
Like I think like I've heard people tell me they don't have time to sit there and try to think about what a nigga's saying. And I'm like, wait a minute. Then what platform is it applicable then? Because how rap used to be, it used to have to be if you had lyrics, flows, patterns, if you had some deep thought-provoking shit. Like, I mean, you know, like J. Cole, he's still proving it too as well, because he, you know, Kendrick, they sold a lot of albums and shit. You know what I mean? But as far as what people want to hear, you know, they want to hear everything dumbed down that's in the music. And now I think battle rap is growing into that as well. You know what I mean? I think people not trying to catch on or think about shit or lines that's deeper lines or any of that. I don't think people trying to get involved in that anymore in battle rap. And that's sad. So that's like, it's scaring me, actually, to be honest.
Okay, so you mean conscious-wise, you mean?
No. Not at all. I'm talking about lyrical content, not conscious. Lyrical content, meaning things that go over your head, not just a line that can go over your head. I'm talking about a whole 8-bar pattern that could go over somebody's head. I'm talking about the whole pattern in itself can be one big line, but people won't catch the one line because they so busy. Like, say if people think you going on for 8, 9, 10 bars, right? And they without a punchline, people like, where are the bars at? But they don't understand that them 10 lines, that was the line. That was the big line. You understand? And people not catching that. So they just want to hear something that sounds like a punchline.
Okay.
And it's scaring me, to be honest with you, man. It's scaring me. Like when I watched Clips and Lux yesterday, you know what I mean? I think Clips is definitely funnier. So he's gonna be more entertained. You understand? So Clips is gonna be more entertained. Lux is he's gonna be more lyrical and more witty, and you're gonna dig deeper for his lines. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And It's just the shit that was actually being said as opposed to, it was just totally different to me. You know what I mean?
Wise, Lux is on a whole different level.
Well, I mean, it's like not even. I'm not talking about rapping because we know he's probably the best rapper, period, as far as rapping works. But I'm talking about the content of the shit that was being said. It was on a different level. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like how hard did it hit? Like who had harder? This is what I want to ask people. Who do they feel like had harder hitting lines as far as the truth of being told, with the truth being told? Who had harder hitting lines? Who had lines that were gut checkers? Like lines that make you feel like, oh my God, like that was deep, like that was disrespectful type shit. You know what I mean? Like that's what I like. Like I like to hear shit. Like punchlines is always good. You feel me? Like that's always good. You got punchlines. You can make people say, "Woo, that was hot." But sometimes I feel like, yo, what does it really mean? If you're not getting to a point, if you just throwing random lines out there and it don't mean shit, it's like, so now it becomes a preference thing on what you prefer. Some niggas like, I don't give a fuck about what you mean. I don't care. I just want to hear something that sounds like it could be hot.
Okay. I follow you. But Mook, let me ask you this. I mean, if you go on that route, so wouldn't Danger Zone and Chilla Jones and all these Cortez and these niggas be in the top then? Technically?
Chilla Jones, I think Chilla Jones is nice. I think Chilla Jones is dead nice. And I think niggas give Chilla Jones a lot of props. Because, but see, here's the thing, right? Chilla Jones just won. He just beat somebody bad. I forgot who it was.
Prep.
No, Prep. Okay, right. So he beat Prep really bad. I heard a lot of people talking about. Hold on one second, Fran. I don't even know that. Yeah, no. We're just gonna move around. Where? What's the name of it? Who you want to respond? All right. Yeah, hello?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, so Chilla Jones, I heard people saying, Chilla Jones on the best, da-da-da, right? He get his props. I think he get his props. Danger Zone is a good rapper, but he's not like in nowhere near in the category of Loaded Lux, though. Like he's not in that category. You understand? Because Lux is not just a rapper. Like he entertains. He says slick shit. He says a lot of things. He says witty, punctual, actual. Like he says a lot of things. You know. So you can't really make that argument with them. Okay. I don't believe you can. I don't believe you can. But like I said, we have everybody that likes different. We have everybody that likes different things. But when battle rap is not the forum for people to want to hear lines that you have to go over your head, or you know what I'm saying, to hear them again. If they want to just get everything right then and there every time, then it's scary. That shit is scary to me, man.
That's some deep shit. What's up, Blue? What you think, Blue?
Before Blue, you said, look, it was a point I'm trying to make, right? So now we have. So now I'm hearing about. So I know people say they feel like Clips won. A lot of people said that, and they say, yo, Charlie Clips is the king or the master, or he's gonna be the king or whatever. No. So they say that. But when Hollow beat Clips last battle, Hollow was the king. So I'm trying to figure out, where do the fans, the fans don't make their mind up. They don't know. I honestly believe the fans don't know shit. The fans just suck dick to who they feel like is going to suck dick right then and there, who's good, and then later on, if something happens, they're going to get off his dick and get on somebody else's dick. Yeah. And that is the way of the world. That's the way of the world. That shit is crazy. Like, be consistent. If you're going to do something, be consistent. That's the way of the world as well.
Right.
So how the fuck I all of a sudden is Clips, if you feel Clips beat us, Clips is the king, but then you feel Hollow. So why is Hollow not the king? Because there's people that feel like Hollow beat Lux. Debatable, but they feel like he beat him. They could have been. And they feel like he beat Clips. So why the fuck isn't he the king? It's because Clips had the last battle. So now we're going to go leave last impression in niggas' minds, and it's going to always jump from that from time to time to time to time.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry to cut you off, Blue. Go ahead.
Nah, I feel what you're saying. I actually agree with you. And it is kind of scary now that you say that, because it's, in other words, it's like the fans is going for more dumbed down bars. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I'm sorry to cut you off. I'm sorry to cut you off. I'm just going to interject for a second. Last night there were some crazy bars being said last night throughout the whole night. I'm not even going to talk about Lux and I'm like throughout the whole night. But there were a lot of very questionable bars. But the crowd, just because of how the moment was, the crowd reacted to the bars as if they were hot. And it was kind of like, damn, like, are you listening, or is this really what's hot? Like, is this really what's hot? Like, in my bucket? In my bucket. And that's why I said it sounded like a rap game, because I listen to some music and I say, damn, like, if this is hot in my bucket, I gotta be bucking. But yeah, go ahead, I'm sorry, man.
It's sort of like what Jay said, are you listening to music or you skim through it? It's like nobody is listening. It's like, I feel like nobody is listening. The fans aren't listening. They're just skimming through it.
And you can't tell the fans anything, because they dictate. See, this is why I say it's like when people talk about boxing a lot too, but the only thing about boxing is it's not like boxing, because I don't give a fuck how much people like Andre Berto. He had a whole fucking Haiti behind him. I don't care how much you like him. You still have to fight and win the fight by physical punches. And battle rap, you can win by being liked. You can win by being liked more. Do you understand what I'm saying? So the fans can actually dictate if you win or not. So you're not even the nigga that dictates. Like, you can bust your brain for 6 months trying to write the most incredible rhyme. If the niggas don't give a fuck and want to hear it, then all of a sudden you whack. They don't like you.
Right.
Because they don't like you, so now you're trash.
I
agree.
I agree. How did y'all score it? How did y'all score it yesterday?
Between Lux and... Go ahead.
I scored Lux 2-1. I thought Lux had more. It wasn't that it was over the head for me personally. You know what I'm saying? It's just that I just felt what he was saying more in the battle. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that Clips wasn't battling Lux, but I just felt like Lux did a better job at battling Clips.
What do you feel like, Angry?
My whole thing about it was it comes down to the third round, but I feel like this, and this is I'm probably the only nigga who feel like this. I actually feel like Clips was back into a corner the third round off of Lux third. Like, whatever he had written for his third, I actually think that he scrapped that shit. Try to make, huh?
He did, and actually me and Hollow and Verb actually was sitting in the back, and we kind of felt like that's where he lost that, because we was just saying like, damn, he should have just kept on his game plan. You understand? And just said what he had to say anyway. You know what I mean? Instead of going to the freestyle aspect of it. So yeah, no, that's what you said. Keep going though.
Nah, but he had to do that because he was trying to rebuttal what Lux said. So that's what fucked him up. But there was a lot of bullshit involved anyway there. the whole, I don't know who that lady was who was making Lux rap, and it was a lot of bullshit with that battle, my nigga.
No, that was Lux's sister. So see, on camera, a lot of people don't know what was going on with that on camera was they felt like, and I think you know what I'm saying, at the building, they felt like, and I think it's on camera, people listen, they felt like that Lux was being stopped quicker than Clips was being stopped. So when Lux did the thing, like even with the third round, right here? When Lux did it with the third round and whatever, and they got into that little whatever, it's because they stopped it. But they thought it was more time on the clock. But they stopped him from rapping. So that's really what was all of that. You know, that was what that was going on.
Oh.
No.
And go ahead. I'm sorry.
And I was just gonna add on to what Cap said. That I agree with that as far as the third round. But Mook, just like you were saying, this is Wing, by the way. Just like you were saying, it's kind of like boxing. When you're backed into a corner, you got to come out. You got to come out fighting in that corner. I look at it as not so much the fact that he should have stuck with his written. I mean, that's that's part of battle rap, though. I mean, his freestyle ability is pretty much what assisted him in being able to rebuttal that. Not everybody can do that. And I felt like he did well. Outside of all of the fuckery, I felt like he did that well. So I actually had Clips 2-1. I mean, I look at it as, I know that there's a lot of history between them, but in regard with battle rap, I kind of felt like it should have been more of a battle opposed to the character assassination, although we know that that's one of the attributes to Lux. So I'm not mad about that. I felt like it was going to, Clips had to come with it in order to combat that, and I feel like he did that well.
Well, as far as his rebuttal, I didn't think the rebuttal served well for people that was there and for people because they booed him when he rebutted. Because he was kind of thrown off. He was thrown, and the reason they booed him was because he was thrown off. Like you could see, he was angry. Like he was out of his character. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like you'd never see Clips ever get like that angry.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like he was really heated. You know what I mean? So that threw him off, and that's what made people feel like, damn. But like Clips is an excellent freestyler, rebuttaler. But when you that angry, it's not coming from a place no more. Like the reason he rebuttal is because he's always laughing. So he never takes it like that. So it's easier to think. But when he's angry, his judgment was clouded, and it didn't come off well. Now, the thing about Clips is that he fought hard to get back into it. You understand what I'm saying? Like he fought. It took him about 20 bars to actually get back into it. But by then, I just didn't think his third round was powerful enough to win the round. I just didn't think that it was powerful enough to win the round. I thought Lux clearly won the second round. Like I thought that was like clear. Like his second round, and then the third round, I thought he beat him clearly in the third round because of that moment. That's what I thought.
Let me ask you a question, Mook. All right.
Sure.
With Lux's third angle, all right, was it that serious for him to be doing all that on Clips' father? Is that actually battling Clips? Does that really assassinate Clips' character? Or is he battling his father?
All right, let me ask you a question. We all loved it when he battled Calico Pops. So now all of a sudden, when he say that Calico Pops, your father, if the nigga not battling you and your father, how the fuck is he not battling you? Because you only exist because of your father.
I mean, but if that... Okay.
Look, hold on, here we go. When Clips battled Rex, and Rex said the same shit, Clips said Rex was lying, correct or not?
I see where you're going. Correct.
He said he was lying, and he said he would give you $8,000 if they could provide paperwork. That's what he said.
Agree.
This is what he said out of his own mouth, right? No problem.
Yeah. So that's what killed him.
Yeah, so now if you're saying he's lying and then somebody proves that or if you bring somebody that proves that you were lying about saying that he was lying, that's battling you then, because you said something, you put your foot in your mouth.
Right.
And I'm not talking about just Charlie, period. I'm talking about anybody. That's part of battle. Like if somebody call you out on something and you try to say you lie in the same face, and then they expose that you lie, that's a part of battle rap.
Yeah, that's a haymaker, I guess. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So, we talk about Clips Pops and whatever it was, even if Clips don't speak to his pops or whatever, nobody really cares. It's not the caring effect of that. It's the fact of that you lied about it. So that's what throws it off.
So the actual haymaker is the fact that you got caught in a lie.
Basically. And
all right,
he proved it. But even in the third round, he was saying a lot of shit in the third round as well. It wasn't just like he was talking. Like, he was saying a lot of shit. He had a lot of metaphors and bars and a lot of shit he was saying as well. You understand? So it wasn't like he was just talking.
That's true. I agree.
Like, Clips first round, Clips won the first round to me. Like, look, this is what I said on Twitter yesterday. I said, yo, to be honest, you could say Clips won 3-0, you could say Lux won 3-0. Like, to be honest, however you feel is how you feel with that battle, because it's preference. It's not, that's the only thing it is, my nigga. It's funny. I put it like this, right? Lupe Fiasco said Lux won. Nori said Clips won. You get where I'm going with this?
Yeah. I see where you're going. I see it.
Nori's character is funny.
Charlie Clips' character. Right.
Funny. That's Charlie's character. Funny. Making fun of you. That's a part of battle rap, making fun of somebody. Lupe Fiasco, that's his character, rapping, putting words, patterns together, putting shit, under double entendre. That's his part. That's why he feel like Lux won. I don't base it upon who's rapping better in the battle with Lux and Clips. I based it upon who had the defining moment in the battle.
Okay.
The biggest moment of the battle was what?
Was that third round.
And there you have it. It wasn't like either one of them was getting killed in the first two rounds.
Right.
So logically, if it's even in the first two rounds, nobody really can call it. It's like, hey, we go with Clips, we go with Lux, da-da-da. And then a person has the biggest moment in the last round. You have to give it to the person who has the biggest moment in the last round.
Right.
Or will be personally my opinion. You know what I mean? I can't speak for everybody. I'm just saying my opinion, my opinion. And I can't argue with people on their opinions anymore. I don't do that. I can't. Like, it makes, you're not going to change nobody's mind. If you don't see my perspective on things, I like different shit than you. I don't like grape soda, you like grape soda. I don't like orange soda, you like orange soda. Whatever it is. I can't argue with a motherfucker no more. I'm just here to make the point that the fans need to make their fucking mind up. And they need to start listening and know what's battle rapping, because the shit is getting scary and they turning it into the actual shit that they act like they despise.
With hip-hop.
Battle rap fans are supposed to be the best. The fans that listen, that's why they pride themselves on being battle rap fans, because we listen. We get actual rap. We get actual lyrics. We get actual metaphors. We get actual, not everything is a bar. Like I said on the show before, like a bar. Yo, I do this like, and I'll turn your building into like, and then I'll do this like, and then I'll take this head and I'll put this like, and like everything is like. That doesn't equip everything to be a bar if it doesn't have like or a punchline or anything in it. That's all I'm saying.
Nigga fan 007. What up? You good? I'm alive, I'm breathing. Shot this shit. What up, nigga? Shot this shit. What up, nigga? Fucking head, man.
And you saying movement is the movement to move with.